What's cracking in movies? Welcome to the show, to our show. I'm Saul, and I'm here with my co-host, Allie.
Hi.
She's here. I'm here. You guys are here. You guys are listening. You're in the car. You're at work. You're on the toilet. You're somewhere, wherever you're at work, probably. This is why I listen to all my... Yeah, pooping at work.
Pooping on the clock.
Yeah, pooping on the clock. Yeah, and today we're talking about this. This is a request actually from one of our listeners, Berenice Sarai. She was like, "You guys should do Get Out," and we were like, "Oh fuck yeah!" And we'll take requests, whatever. If we don't get requests, we'll just pick a movie at random or like a new release. But yeah, we'll fucking hella take requests. So we're gonna do Get Out. Get Out.
Why?
Is a horror movie written and directed by Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele, who is from Key and Peele, and I used to watch that show religiously when it first came out. Fucking hilarious. And they went on for like 3 or 4 seasons. And when I heard he was going to direct a horror movie, I was like, what?
He does some good movies.
Like, oh, shit. But I could see it because if you ever see the skits, because Key and Peele is just a bunch of comedy skits. But there's some ones like Halloween special skits that he does, and they're fucking creepy. I was like, oh, shit, that shit's kind of fucking scary. Like there's one where he inserts his head on a little kid body, and he's like a creepy...
Is that the one where he's like, goo goo gaga?
Goo goo gaga. I want milk. It's a simple request. I can't have milk.
Goo goo gaga.
No, there's a lot of them like that too. That are like creepy tones and vibes. But I mean, in the skit, it ends up being funny as shit. But
he's awesome.
Yeah, and this was his first movie too, and came out in 2017.
2017. Yep.
Yeah, and this was like when it came out, it was just fucking boom. It was big as shit. I did not think it was going to be like, I mean,
it was definitely, I would say it's one of his like good movies.
It was epic, dude. I mean, he's got 3 movies so far. Mm-hmm. Us, Get Out, and the alien one, Nope.
I love Nope.
Which is good.
I love aliens, so.
We'll review those later on.
But this got a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes. A 98.
Yeah, this won him an Oscar for Best Director. I think he was the first black African American that won, if I believe so, because it was a big fucking deal. Like when he won this shit, it was fucking sick. And the main actor
in this movie was in Nope as well.
Yeah. Daniel Kaluuya,
who
was also in Black Panther.
And Spider-Man Across the Universe.
Oh, that's right. Uh-huh. He's Spider-Punk.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, he's awesome, dude. He's
in the other Spider-Man, the Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, it's the same one, the sequel to the...
And, Black Panther...
Yeah, he's fucking great, dude. He actually has an accent. He has an English accent. So him doing an American. I didn't even know because he fucking nails it. And yeah, so this movie is about stuff, spooky, scary stuff.
There will be spoilers in this movie recap. So this is more of a recap. We do review it and we give our recap of the movie. So if you haven't seen it yet and you
get out,
get the fuck out,
get out, and then come back and listen.
But if you're pause, turn this off, go watch it, come back, hear our thoughts on it, see if you agree or not.
But if you don't give a shit about fuck, dude, just fucking listen to our dumbasses talk about Get Out. Yeah.
Get Out. So, movie starts off with a main character. His name is Chris Washington, and he's an African-American photographer, and he has a white girlfriend, and her name is Rose I kept forgetting her last name. It says it quite a few times.
She's
Armitage. Armitage?
I don't know her name.
She's in Megan? Who is she?
She's in Megan. She creates the robot Megan.
Oh, you know what I do know her from? She's from that movie called The Perfection.
Oh, yeah. She's in that
that movie, yeah. So she's Chris Washington's girlfriend. And she's like, I want you to meet my family. And so he agrees, and they go out to.
Yeah, and he's like, do they know that I'm black? Have you told them that I'm black? And they're like, yeah. And she's like, whatever. She kind of like avoids the question or something. It's like, oh, it won't matter. It won't matter, dude. And he's like, yeah, it will, dude. It's like, white people be tripping. He
Yeah.
says. So yeah, when they go to somewhere in the woods, I guess.
Yeah, it's somewhere like, up in the woodsy area where her parents live. And, he's getting ready to meet her parents. And, right when he gets there, it's actually not that bad. Like, so he's like thinking, oh, okay. They seem like a nice family and everything.
Yeah, they're rich or whatever. And also, before he goes, his best friend, who is black, is like, no, don't do it, man. Don't be going into white people's houses and shit.
So
like,
he warns him. He gets that warning.
He kind of like tells him what's going to happen in the movie. Like, I heard about this shit that they be making people, black folk, into sex slaves and shit for rich white women.
Yeah.
That fool's funny as fuck.
Yeah, and it's funny because he goes and he starts to meet the family, and like so far, not too bad. He meets her father, who I think his name is Dean, and he's played by Bradley Whitford. He's from Billy Madison.
Yeah, famously from Billy Madison, the guy
The
that
guy
does
with the
that.
gross balls. Or no, he's
No,
like, those balls are weird looking when he falls over.
Isn't that from Big Daddy?
No, it's from Billy Madison. Remember, he falls over and he like.
Oh, okay.
He's
When
like,
they're
did you
doing
see
the
that guy's
triathlon
balls?
or
And
whatever.
he's like, yeah, they were weird looking.
He's the guy that does the weaselly laugh.
Yeah. So he plays Rose's dad, and then his mom is Catherine Keener. She's from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah,
and
the 40-year-old virgin, the
Hot
one
grandma.
that takes
Sexy
away
grandma.
Steve Carell's virginity.
So
Sexy
her name is
grandma.
Missy. So Rose's parents, Missy and Dean, they're really nice and welcoming and everything. It doesn't really get awkward till dinner time when her brother Jeremy arrives. And
I
he's
mean,
like
no, it's awkward right away because the dad is like, oh, I would have voted for Obama for a third term.
I would say, okay, yeah,
Just
that's
like,
awkward, but
it's
no, I wouldn't even say awkward. Okay, unsettling.
It's
The
uncomfortable.
unsettling
The
part
whole-
where it hits in, where he's like, okay.
Meeting parents in general is fucking weird, and now adding like a person of color meeting all white fucking family is you can feel like the little awkwardness the whole time. But then the brother comes in like a fucking dick, all drunk and shit.
Yeah, but so he comes in and he's like really hostile, kind of like drunk. He's been drinking, and so Chris is just kind of like, oh, and he's kind of watching out what he says and trying to just avoid any confrontation. And then out of nowhere, her brother Jeremy goes like, get up, like, because he's talking about wrestling, and he's like trying to wrestle him, and then he's like, and Chris is like, I got one rule, and it's never wrestle with a drunk person or something like that.
No play fighting when drinking.
Yeah. And so, they don't end up wrestling or anything, but that's just about it. It cuts to Rose and Chris, and they're in their bedroom, the guest bedroom at her parents' house, and they're getting ready for bed. And, Rose is just kind of like, oh, God, can you believe my family, my dad, and he's the way he's been talking.
He was like, my man, like my
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
He
My
never
man?
says
Yeah.
my man. He just said it because you were there.
Yeah.
And
She seems more bothered about it than Chris does. Chris seems like probably he's been through this before. He's just kind of like, oh, whatever. And, and then that's it. And then they go to bed. The next thing maybe you can help me with, I kind of don't remember. It's where something happens with the... and here's another thing I forgot to mention. The family, Rose's family, has servants that work around their house.
Maids and a housekeeper guy. He's outside chopping wood.
So the first
They're all
incident
black.
is with her name is Georgina. She's an African American housemaid. She's like the housemaid of the house, and her dad does say that. He's like, I know it seems kind of weird. We do have house workers,
People
and they're all
of
African
color,
American. Yeah. So
serving us.
what was the scene? Something happened with her, and it was the mother, Rose's mom, Missy, had some altercation with Georgina. Like she did something, and she was kind of mean to her.
Well, she was like pouring a glass of something, and she kind of like zoned out because I forgot what they were talking about, and the maid or Georgina, she kind of like zoned out, and then she spilled stuff because she was like,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
she was
right.
just spacing out because whatever something triggered her because they were talking about I don't know, her past or something like
But
that.
Missy kind of gets pissed, like
Yeah, she was like, "What the hell?" Like, blah, blah, blah. Because they were talking about like hypnotizing, and they were like, like I used to be a smoker, and she helped me. The mom hypnotized me, and then I never touched a cigarette ever since because Daniel Kaluuya's character smokes. So they were trying to like, try it out, try the hypnotism. And he's like, I'm good. And yeah, that's when the whole Georgina thing happens. And I think later on he meets the groundskeeper.
and
The
he is creepy.
Big.
Well,
buff-
before he officially meets him, he goes outside to smoke. And he like it's late at night, everyone's inside the house, and so he slips away to go smoke a cigarette. And then as he's out there, out of nowhere, he just sees someone in the distance like running.
full sprint at him.
Yeah, scary looking, horrifying run. It looks like he's running from something. Just bizarre.
Yeah. The music is like tense as fuck. He's like
Yeah.
full speed running right at him. Nothing's chasing him. And Daniel Kaluuya's like, what the fuck? And as soon as he's about to like go head on first, he makes a sharp ass left turn and he just keeps on running. It's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? It's so fucking strange. And then he notices the mom looking at him through the window, and she's sitting on her chair all creepily and shit.
Yeah, so he's like, and so he goes back in the house, and after that weird incident, he goes back inside the house, and Missy, Rose's mom, she's sitting down in a chair in like a little foyer in the living room, and
Please have a sit.
and she's just like, oh,
She's all petting a cat.
you know smoking's bad for you, right? And so, they start talking, kind of shrugs it off. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to quit. And do you smoke around my daughter? And, and I think she does it very, like, slick. She hypnotizes him in a very slick way. She never gets him to say, oh, okay, yeah. It's more she just starts doing it in her own weird way where she's, like, spinning she's stirring her tea with a teacup. And it's making that, like, cling, 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 cling. And she's talking to him and trying to bring up his past and do certain things. And she's like, you're getting sleepy. And then cling, 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 cling. And it all happens like really gradually, but he does get hypnotized.
Yeah, it's a sneaky little beehotch.
Yeah. And so
sneaky snack.
He wakes up the next morning and he's just kind of like, what the hell happened? He's thinking like, oh, maybe it was a dream or whatever.
Yeah, the whole thing, she's like, how do you feel? He's like, I can't move. And like, what happened to your mom? He's asking him questions, and he's like, oh, like it was raining. It's like, why can't I move? He's like, you're stuck. Like, you're paralyzed. He starts like crying. And then she's like, when I clink my cup, you're going to sink into the couch. And he's like, wait. She clinks it. And then he just sinks into the couch. And now he's in the void, the black.
Yeah.
What do they call it? The something zone, the dead zone.
Yeah.
The deep zone. I forgot. Fuck, it'll come back to me
Yeah.
halfway through the episode. Yeah, so he's like, oh, shit, and he's falling. All he sees is a little screen with the mom's face. And then that's when he wakes up.
Yeah, so he wakes up, and he's just kind of like, zonked out. He's kind of like, what the hell just happened? And he wakes up, and then a bunch of people are arriving. Or no. It's close to that. Yeah. A bunch of people are arriving to the house. I think they're about to have just like some kind of
he tells
gathering.
The girlfriend's like, I just had a dream. I think your mom hypnotized me.
She's like, oh my God, that mom.
Like,
there
I don't
she
feel
goes
like
again.
smoking anymore. Like, and they're like, what? No way. What? Like, yeah, I don't feel like smoking now. She fixed it. That sneaky little snack. Yeah, and then people start coming over. A bunch of old folk.
Yeah. And he steps outside and he's kind of like looking around and he sees Walter. He's the groundsman and he's the weird guy that ran past him at night. And so he goes up to him and he's just like, oh, trying to make conversation. He's like, they got you working hard, huh?
Is that what's up, brother? Like tries to like give him a fist bump.
Yeah.
And does he? He just doesn't know what to do with it, right?
Yeah, like he acts really bizarre. And even the way he starts talking is just really weird. And
he's all like
creepy.
Smiley, like, yeah, like that rose is quite something, huh? maybe she might be like one of a kind, top of the line,
Yeah.
a doggone keeper.
Yeah, just
It's like,
talking
what
really
the fuck?
bizarre, and he's just kind of like doesn't know what to make of it.
You're
He's just
tripping.
like,
You
yeah.
tripping?
he's just looking at him like, what the hell? So he walks away, and
Oh,
he's just,
because he was like, "Yo, what was that last night?" Like he was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to startle you.
yeah,
I like to go running at night." Like I don't know.
like a
He said
fucking
something
weirdo.
like, "Because yeah, because he just likes to sprint and I don't know, whatever."
That's
He's
his
a
norm,
weirdo.
I
He's a
guess.
freak.
Yeah.
As he's a weirdo. For the first time watching this, you just don't know what the fuck is going
It's just
on.
everything is so bizarre, and you do not know what's going on because you're just like red flag after red flag. I would have left. Like after like the hypnotizing thing, I would be so uncomfortable and pissed. I would be like, you hypnotized me without my
It's like,
consent.
dude, let's go. Yeah.
I'm leaving. That would have been like my thing where I'm leaving. I would have been livid, and that was it. I would have left without even telling anyone.
And
So-
in between this, Daniel Kaluuya is calling his homeboy, and he's like, "I think she hypnotized me." He's like, "Oh fuck, dude." He's like, "She's gonna make you do some stupid shit now." He's like, "I don't
turn
feel
you
like
into a sex
smoking
slave.
anymore." He's like, "I don't feel like smoking anymore." It's like, "That's how it starts, man." Next thing you know, you're gonna be fucking dancing around like a monkey, dude. Sex slave. It's like, get out of there.
It's funny because it's like that whole thing, like from first thing was with the brother, that weird thing, and then you have the weird thing with the
The mom,
Georgina, the housemaid getting
groundskeeper.
yelled at, and then you have the groundskeeper thing, and then you get hypnotized. I'm like, okay, there's like 4 red flags here. Your family's fucking weird. I'm out. But no, he stays. And so a bunch of her family starts showing up, and of course they're all white people, rich looking white people, and they all show up one by one by one, and it's like a big group of people, and they're all like delighted to meet her.
They're like,
Chris.
"Whoa,
They're like,
dude,
oh wow, shaking his
Chris. He's black. He's
yeah.
fucking
Oh, one
rad.
lady is just like, oh, he's so handsome. Oh
strong.
my god. And then
Is
there's
it true what they say? Huh?
Yeah.
Is it true? You know.
And then there's like one older man, and he's like, you play golf? He's like, I used to be a professional golf player. I know Tiger Woods. And everyone
Yeah.
just keeps making these weird references, and they're just acting weird like the parents. And there's like one guy that goes, well, you know, black is the new in, and all these just weird white people acting really strange. And so he's just kind of like meeting all these weirdos, and he's a photographer, so he's taking pictures around. And then
he meets you notice says a young black man. Because in the very beginning of the movie, the intro of the movie starts with a black dude, skinny dude, walking around like a suburban neighborhood, and he's just like walking home, it seems like, and then he sees a car pull up, and he's like, "Oh, nope, not today." He starts walking the other way. He gets kidnapped, gets put in the trunk.
yeah.
And so this is the same guy, and he
recognizes him somehow. He's just
Yeah.
kind of looking at him. He's like, oh, he looks kind of familiar. And I think he's like, I can't remember if in that moment he recognizes him, but he's trying to figure it out. And
He's
he's just
like,
like
"What the
looking
fuck?"
at him kind of weird. And then when he goes up to him to introduce himself, he talks weird,
He's
just like the groundskeeper.
"Oh my, well, nice to meet you."
Yeah,
Chris, was it? And oh no, he's the one that he gives him a fist bump, and then he just like rock paper scissors. He just papers his fist.
Yeah.
He's like, yes, nice meeting you.
Yeah, and he's young. He's a young kid, so it's like everyone, you know, that you know what a fist bump is.
I like how he talks. I love that actor, by the way. What's his name? He's in the show Atlanta. He's in he's in Sorry to Bother You.
Lakeith
Lakeith
Stanfield.
Stanton, and he also
Yeah.
played L in Death Note.
Oh yeah, he's L. Okay, that's what I
He's
know from.
fucking
Yeah,
awesome. The harder they fall. He's fucking
he is
amazing.
so
dude.
awesome, and he's in the Haunted Mansion, the one I like.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's talking to Chris. They're just
That's
one
who
on
that
one.
is. I was like when he was talking.
How did you not know who he was?
Because I don't know, he looks weird. Like he looks weird in that. He's wearing
He's
a
a
weird
fucking
outfit,
good actor.
and yeah, and so yeah, he's like talking all weird, and he's just like, "What the fuck?"
And
you
then
know?
his lady rolls up, and she's old as fuck.
Yeah.
White lady. They probably got like 40, 50 years on her. And
She's like, "Hi, honey."
He's like, "Hi, honey." He's like, "Oh, hi." He's like,
"Hi, dear."
He was just telling me how my being here was making him feel more comfortable. It was fucking funny. And she's like, "Well, come on, let's go." It's like, all right, pardon me, nice meeting you. like he's talking like an old weird
Yeah.
fucking person. Like it's just off. His whole persona's off.
Yeah. And so Chris, he's after that whole thing, he goes and wanders around some more. He's like looking around, and then he sees there's this he's a blind man. His name is Jim Hudson, but the actor's name is Stephen Root. And he's sitting down in a chair, and he just sits down and talks to him. And apparently, this Jim Hudson is like a famous photographer, and Chris is a photographer too. So he's like, "Oh wow, like hey," and they start talking and stuff. And he's like, they're bonding over like their love for photography and whatnot. And this Jim guy seems to be the most like sanest person around, and he's a blind guy, and he's like acts very normal and cool and everything. And that whole thing happens, and that's it. And then, he goes inside and he starts snooping around his girlfriend's stuff.
Yeah,
because he knows like something's up, something's weird, and so he's kind of just like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. So he goes around the room and he starts poking around at her stuff.
Yeah, he can't find his phone. His phone keeps on charging, and he notices
Georgina.
He thinks Georgina does it, so he confronts her, and he starts asking her questions and stuff, and she's like, no, and she kind of just like has like a straight face, like, but she's crying like inside, and he's like, are you all right? He's like, yes, I promise you, no funny business, and it's just like, it's just weird, because you could tell something's wrong with her, like she's hiding something.
And she acts very weird, robotic, and just her eyes don't match her voice. It's
Yeah, and I think after that is when he's with the Keith Stanfield, and he's talking with his other white gentleman.
This is it. Yeah,
and they were. I think they asked one of the older white guys asked Daniel Kaluuya's character, "What do you think about like black people in our society today, or some shit?" And he's like, and he asked the Keith Stanfield, he's like, "I'm gonna let you take this one. What do you think about this?" And he's like, "Well, I believe blah blah blah." He says some bullshit, and Daniel Kaluuya's like, "Fuck, this shit's fucking weird, dude." And I think does he take a picture of him?
He does.
Oh, because he's trying to send it to his homeboy.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna send you a picture of him because this shit's fucking weird. I know this fool. And as soon as he takes a picture of him, like he's Stanfield's character,
it's the flash on the camera. Yeah.
He just kind of like
it's like like out of his little trench.
His nose starts bleeding, and then that's when he goes, "Get out, get out, get out!" The pain, like. The scaredness in his voice is like, oh my god, dude. He's like, get out, and he's just screaming, and they take him away.
Yeah,
he feels so fucking like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and he's just fucking like, you don't know what.
Because it's horrifying the way he says it in his face. Like he looks genuinely scared. It's not like get out. Like he's not being mean. Like it's like a warning. Like warning. Get out, hurry, get out,
dude, get out. Yeah, it's fucking scary. Dude.
And they kind of like take him into another room, and they almost make it seem like he's having a seizure or something.
Yeah,
or he's epileptic. Like I think they tell him, oh, he's epileptic. But so Rose's dad is a neurosurgeon. So he's like, oh, I know all this stuff. Like I'm a neurosurgeon.
I know, yeah. That shit's normal, dude. He's fucking got this shit and that shit, and it's all good. Just pretend it never happened, all right?
Yeah. And so he steps away for a little bit, and then he comes back in, and he's like, I'm sorry for all of that. Like,
my apologies.
I don't want to dampen the mood anymore, so I'm gonna go. Ta-ta.
I'm gonna take my leave now.
Yeah.
I hope I wasn't quite the party pooper. I didn't mean to me the pooper of parties by any means whatsoever.
I must toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
So he gets his little grandma girlfriend.
I'm gonna go
and they go bye-bye.
Make sweet love to my grandma girlfriend regular style, quite missionary.
Quite, yeah.
Yes. Stupid.
Yeah, so he leaves, and then is that when he goes and starts snooping around his girlfriend's stuff? When does that happen?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
because it pops off right after that, pretty much. Yeah,
because he sends his homeboy that works at the airport security. He sends him the picture of him, and he's like, "Dude, I know that's homeboy from from so and so. I think he's like a rapper or some shit, something weird.
Yeah.
He's like, there's no fucking way. Like, why is he wearing that weird shit, dude? Like, that's
Yeah.
not him. And he keeps saying, he's like, I'm telling you, sex slave. He keeps saying it, and so Daniel Kaluuya loses his phone. And he can't get hold of him anymore because his phone keeps dying because they keep uncharging it.
Yeah.
And he goes and does his investigation. He goes to the police and he tells them the same shit he's been saying. Is like, I think they're taking a bunch of brothers and fucking making them sex slaves and shit. He's like, so what's the next move? What are we gonna do? and the police person is like, hold on, let me go get some more boys. And then they're all just like gathered around listening to his ridiculous story, and they start laughing and shit. So he's like, what the fuck? So he goes and takes matters into his own business. And yeah, but then we cut back to Chris and his girlfriend and in fucking Fucktown or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's when he goes into his
yeah,
room.
he's already like
this
at this part. It's like this is kind of when he's seen too much weird shit. He knows something's weird, and he kind of even is starting to question his girlfriend at this point. So he starts going through her stuff, and he finds this shoebox with a bunch of pictures. And prior to this, she admits in the movie that he is the first like African American male that she's ever dated. So she's like, she said she's never dated a black guy before, and so he's going through all these pictures. And it's just bizarre. Like there's like the groundskeeper Walter is in that stack, Georgina's in that stack, but they don't look like the way they look in the house. They look very different hairstyles, different clothing styles. Like
it's like a box of relationships that she's had. But I think this is after he asked her like, let's go right now, and she's like, all right, cool.
Oh yeah, he finds all those pictures.
Yeah, he finds out all that shit.
He finds all that stuff out, and I think like he already knows something's weird with his girlfriend too. But his girlfriend comes in, and they're like talking, and she's just like, you know what? Let's just leave. Let me get my keys and let's leave. We'll make up a story and say your dog is sick or something. We gotta take him to the vet. And so she's looking for her bag. They pack all their bags, and they're headed downstairs. And she's trying to find her keys. And then he looks, and then he sees the brother, kind of just very weird. Like everyone in the family just kind of pops out from the room. Like you
almost
just see,
like an intervention type thing.
Yeah, like the brother.
Like,
I think he has like a bat or something.
He's
in
got
his
like
hand.
a croquet. Something.
Yeah, that's right. And the dad comes up, and he's just like pacing around. And then I think the mom comes up. It just looks weird. So he knows something's off. Like he's like, what the? He's like,
Rose, keys. Yeah. No, like, because he keeps asking for the keys, and she's like, I can't find him.
I don't know where they are. And then I can't exactly remember what exactly the dad starts going on some tangent, and he just starts talking nonsense.
White speech.
It's some like weird white people speech or something. I can't remember.
Some bullshit speech. Yeah.
And it's just like he's panicking more. He's like, Rose keys. And then she just switches, and she's like,
these keys? Sorry, babe.
Yeah. And so he just like is like, what the fuck? And then I think he just gets.
He gets knocked out. Oh, he gets ding. She hits the cup, and he falls to the floor. He fucking wakes up in the creepy ass room tied to the chair,
and he's got like this little antique TV in front of it.
And this is for us, the audience. They explain everything.
Yeah, so this is where we're gonna start spoiling it. So there's like a little TV in front of him. When he wakes up, it plays, and it's kind of like an old vintagey looking type tape. And on the tape, they start like explaining like, oh, why you're here. And I think I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's
this is where we make everyone into
slaves. Basically, like it's a mind thing, and I'm trying to remember the name of it.
It's quite a mind fuck, I do add.
Do you remember what the name of it? It starts with a C. It's called I
don't know, the KKK, but with 3 C's.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It was just fucking the
cerebrum. It's called like a cerebrum, like the core. It's like they've invented this thing, and it's called like I think cerebrum, and or coagula. Sorry, coagula. That is the order of coagula. We are the order of coagula, and they have this
creepy culty shit.
It's very, very culty. It doesn't even the tape. It doesn't fully describe it what they're doing, but he just knows it's unsettling and bad because he's like, you are chosen because you are
Oh yeah,
fit
and
and this
also
and that. And
before this, it shows at the gathering. It shows the dad holding up numbers, and then there's a picture of Daniel Kaluuya, almost like a funeral, and then everyone's like gathered around. They're bidding. They're bidding
yeah.
on him, I
But you
guess.
don't know what
You
for.
don't know what
It's just you
for.
see in the blind
The
man that he was
blind
talking, the
man
blind
wins.
photographer that he had that bonding moment with, he wins. So you don't really know what he wins, but he wins. And so so Chris is in this room. He's watching this tape, and it's some tape of like an old man talking about the order of Coagula. And how they steal African American bodies for white consciousness.
Yeah.
And so he's like, what the hell? He's freaking out. He's changed to this like couch, and it flips over to
The blind
Rose's
guy.
father, and he's starting to do surgery on the blind man, and he's removing his brain.
Yeah, he's opening up his skull and all that stuff, and then meanwhile, it was pre-recorded. The blind guy is talking to
Oh yeah,
Daniel
I missed this part.
Kaluuya.
Yeah, this is
and
after
he's
that
like,
Coagula tape is
he's
played.
like, hey, you may be wondering, like, so I'm gonna explain, like, pretty much, they take our brain and insert it, a part of our brain, and insert it into your head.
I want your eyes.
We can control your body. And he's explaining it, and Daniel Kaluuya is like, why though? He's like, this is crazy. Why black people? And he's like, I don't know. I mean, they say because they want to be faster, they're more athletic, or they want to be cool. That's what's in right now. And he's like, but I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit if you're what color you are. He's like, I just want your eyes, man. I want those eyes, those things you see out of. And he's like, all right, I'm done. How do you turn this thing off? I can't see.
Help. And yeah, so he's in the chair freaking the fuck out, forwards to Rose's dad, the neurosurgeon, and he's starting to do surgery on the blind man, and he's getting ready to remove his brain, and so he gets his dickhead son. He's like, okay, go get Chris. And on the tape it does the little teacup thing, and you just see Chris kind of go, ugh.
Oh yeah, they keep hypnotizing him because on the footage is the cup, and when he wakes up, he sees because he's been ripping the fucking the chair
stuffing.
that
He's been ripping the stuffing out of the arms of the
and he
chair.
sees like the cotton or whatever, and I guess he puts it in his ears
so he doesn't hear the next time.
He pretends to fall asleep the next time they hit it. So when they untie him, he fucks up the son, bashes him in the head twice, and you think he's dead, and you know they never are because you're like, fucking hit him again till his fucking head is
hits him
smashed.
twice. He goes out the hallway, and you don't see him, but you see Rose's dad. He's kind of looking. He's like, Jeremy. And then he pops out of nowhere, and he's got like a stuffed head of like a deer or something, and he stabs the dad. So he falls down, he dies.
Kills him.
Yeah, and then he goes to get out and goes to the front door, and he's trying to open it, and sure enough,
the son again
pops
like,
up.
God, that fucking guy, dude. He's all choking him out, and they're wrestling around, and eventually Daniel Kaluuya fucking... Oh no, before that, he runs into the mom. The mom is out there.
Oh,
he has the knife,
yeah.
and they see the cup.
That scene was so awesome because she there's a scene where they're like both looking at the teacup, and he's like, he fucking
smashes it.
Yeah, and he's like, what now? You know, kind of like that. And
you have no
doesn't,
powers
and he
now.
doesn't even say anything either.
No,
he doesn't say
quiet,
a fucking
dude.
word with her. And so she gets like it was so fast I didn't see if it was a letter opener or what, but she gets some type of like knife or letter opener.
Yeah.
And she goes to stab him, and she stabs right through his hand, and it's so badass because he does not say shit. Like he's just fucking pissed, and he almost just pushes forward and grabs that thing, and he's just like.
I would have said something clever like, "You're right. Us black people are way stronger. We have superpowers." And just I don't.
No, this is so much more badass in movies when they don't say shit. You know, it's like it's more intimidating. Like he just was. You could see the anger in his face. He was just shaking with rage. Fucking stabs her in the eye or something like that. Yeah.
Hell yeah! And then when he's getting choked out, then he stabs homeboy. Well, not the homeboy. Stabs fucking the son. And so he gets out and he gets his keys, driving away. and the creepy ass fucking girlfriend, she's like eating cereal with
Dry cereal.
dry cereal, but she's sipping on milk with a fucking straw and putting a Fruit Loop in her mouth, like every like fucking weirdo.
And she's
freak.
on her laptop in her room, and she's got her little headphones in, and they're playing.
And she's catfishing, dude.
Yeah.
She's catfishing some fucking poor souls.
Yeah.
I forgot what she was listening to.
Some
It's like operatic music. or
no,
something?
it was like some oldie white person song. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, she's on her laptop and she's looking at like basketball players, like African American basketball players and stuff. She's just on to her next victim.
Yeah.
She's looking like she just can't hear everything that's going on because
She's
she's got her
evil,
headphones
dude.
on. And so
She called. The best friend calls her, and he's like, "Hey, have you heard from Chris, dude? I have not fucking. I've been trying to get a hold of him. Nothing." She's like, all monotone. "Oh, yeah, he left. He took a cab." And he's like, "Do you know what cab it was?" And they're like, "Actually, no. I know where you're calling. You want
it's not
me, don't
monotone.
you?"
She's actually talking.
You
It's what I
want
thought
me.
what was bizarre
She's like, "I want
is
you."
her face is like still.
Her face is
It has
monotone,
no
I
emotion.
guess.
Her face is monotone, but her voice has emotion, and I just thought that was so creepy because
What?
she's like, "No, he left 2 days ago," but normal, not moving, nothing, just
Just
sitting
a
there like a
robot face.
robot, and yeah, and she starts like hitting on him.
Yeah,
huh?
and he's like, "What? Fuck you! Fuck you! No! Fuck you!"
Yeah, that's a good friend right there.
Yeah, and then that's the last time you see of him. And yeah, so she hears all the fucking gunshots or whatever.
No, she
commotion.
hears what it is Chris
The
is
car.
driving away, and as he's driving away, it's Georgina, the housekeeper, and I think like on accident clips her with the car.
Oh, didn't she have a gun or somebody has a gun?
I don't know. She just was walking or something, and he hit her with his car,
Oh, okay.
and so she went on the floor, and so he's kind of like thinking like fuck, because he doesn't know what's up with her. So,
Yeah, but he knows that she's trapped. She's a victim. So
Yeah.
he was like, "Fuck, do I go back and get her?" He feels bad. He's like, "Don't do it. Don't do it."
Yeah.
Fuck. And he goes and gets her.
yeah,
And then as they're driving away, crazy chick.
because she
Girl-
hears Georgina get hit with the car. That's what she hears, and then yeah, she shows up out of the window with a sniper rifle.
Well,
or
yeah,
some
she
shit.
gets her sniper rifle and she's like, "Grandma," because that's the grandma in
Yeah.
Georgina's body. So she's going after her, and then they're driving away, and Georgina wakes up, and she's like, "You destroyed my or something, my house or my family." Starts attacking him, and they crash. I think she dies in the car accident. And Daniel Kaluuya gets out of the car. His crazy fucking ex-girlfriend walks up with a gun. And, then the grandpa. Oh, the guy,
Yeah,
the sprinter.
yeah.
The sprinter.
Walter.
The sprinter guy is running.
Landskeeper, yeah.
He's like, "I'll get him." And then she's like, "Get him, grandpa." And,
Get him, Grandpa.
get him, grandpa. Grandpapa. Grandpapa. And he's wrestling Chris on the ground. Chris fucking pulls out his phone, snaps a picture, flash, and he's like, "Oh shit!" Like he comes.
It's the real guy.
Yeah, but there's nothing is said. He just gets up and he turns to crazy bitch, and he's like, "I'll kill him." Takes the gun from her, and boom, shoots her in the stomach. You're like, "Yes!" And then turns the gun on himself and blows his fucking brains out. Because I don't blame him, dude. You imagine being fucking trapped in the
and having that fuck nut in my
the
head.
sunken place.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what it's
there
called.
you go. Came back
Being
to me.
trapped
Yeah.
in the sunken place. You're just fucking, you're a passenger. You
Yeah.
get to see all this shit barely through a fucked up tiny little window. Fucking watching. I wonder if you can
Watching
feel
you act
anything.
like a jackass.
Watching you bang your old lady nasty grandma missionary style always. You never even switch the position. Like at least we do not.
I
we
can't
do
even
not
claw your own
believe
eyes
in the
out.
6 and the 9. No, that is too much for us.
I know, just seem like boring ass little white
Yeah.
people. You're just like, ugh.
Doggy, you say? We are not animals. We do missionary. Only missionary.
It was just the old lady's like, ooh. fucking suck. That's like that Black Mirror episode, remember?
Yeah,
where
it's
the
totally
teddy bear one?
a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, I was like thinking like if I was gonna die or whatever, and someone was like, "Oh, we'll put your consciousness in this, and you're not dead because you can see everything." I was like, "Well, can I do anything?" I'd be like, "Fuck no, then I don't want to do it."
I don't know. I mean, you can chill.
Yeah,
You
no,
can mad chill for days. Yeah, so
do I get to bring my Switch?
yeah, can I play my Switch in the sunken place?
Because I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I get to pick one game.
Yes, but you're stuck with.
Man, if it's like Tears of the Kingdom, I'm down. Anyway, so
No, it's Hello Kitty out here.
She's dying on the floor, and he goes up to her and he starts choking her, and
This part, I was like, "What the fuck?"
starts choking the shit out of her, and she starts like smiling. Oh no, she's like,
I love you.
I love you.
It's me.
We can be together now. And he's like, starts choking her. Doesn't give a fuck. And then cop lights show up, and he's like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
This whole movie is tense as fuck too, because you're on the edge of your seat the whole fucking time. This was my third time seeing it, and even then, I was like, "God damn it, dude! Like, get out!"
Yeah,
dude."
because I mean, it looks bad. You see like all these like white people slaughtered on the road and shit.
It's fucking yeah.
And then you
so
see
he's
him
like,
covered in
"Oh."
blood, and he's strangling some white chick. It's just like,
Yeah, and then they step out of the car. Oh, and it says airplane cops or whatever it says. It's his homeboy.
TSA,
It's
yeah.
his homeboy.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Chris." And yeah, dude, it ends on a good note. He gets in the car and he's like, "I mean, I told you not to go in their house." This movie's funny as fuck. Is like, it's like a perfect balance. You gotta like
so good.
because Jordan Peele, Key and Peele, that show's fucking hilarious, and this fool writes some good ass horror. It's fucking awesome, but it's just like the idea is fucking crazy. Like I didn't understand at first. Like they take a piece of your brain out and then put it the rest in your. I don't know. So what we were talking about is like, oh, so what happens when they do the flash? Does that mean that the white person now is in the sunken place?
Yeah.
So does that mean they can switch back and forth? Like two minds in one body, right?
Yeah.
So like,
I don't. What I didn't get about that is I'm like, how are you gonna like? It just doesn't make sense to me. That's the only part where I was like, okay, don't get me wrong, amazing movie. I loved every minute of it, but yeah, like how? It's just it can't happen like that, you know.
Well, yeah, it would because yeah, I feel like that's what it would happen, because with the Keith's character, they took him into the room, hypnotized him again, and he came back to normal. That means they can switch back and forth from being in the sunken place. If they would just come to an agreement, like, okay, you get the body on the weekends, but just don't go to any fucking crazy nightclubs because there's flashes everywhere all the time. We'd be fucking going back and forth. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up scenario, and it's funny. It's fucking awesome.
Loved it.
And it was just good fucking times, dude. I would watch this movie again. And if you haven't watched it and you got this far, what the fuck? We'll go watch it now. Now that you know everything.
Well,
that's gonna
today
happen.
I watched it for the second time, but the first time I didn't really see it. Or I didn't really remember it, so it almost felt like I was watching it again, all over again, and it was just like, so intense. Like the whole time I was just like sitting there, like, oh fuck, and it gave me anxiety. Like I was kind of like,
it was giving me anxiety. I saw this in theaters, and I saw it again when it came out, and I think this was my third or fourth time watching it, and even then I was like, oh shit, this movie's sick. It's a good fucking movie. It's a good watch. It's fucking 10 out of 10.
Highly recommended.
Dude. This is a 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10.
Sure.
I love all of his movies.
Yeah, well, there you go. That was a frog. Yeah, and that was pretty much it. This one goes out to Sarai.
Thank you for the recommendation.
Shout out to our listeners in Oceanside and Hungry Budapest in Riverside. And those are the top listeners right there. Oh, and Costa Rica, too. Those motherfuckers know who they are. But yeah, keep on listening. Check us out on YouTube if that's easier for you guys. And look us up on Instagram. Follow us there because we give our, I don't know, some cool stupid pictures that we come up with. And yeah, you got anything else?
Yeah, no, just follow us on Instagram and keep listening. And anytime, yeah, give us recommendations.
Yeah, write to us at ohwhatscracking@yahoo.com or just send us a message on Instagram, dude.
Yeah, easier. It's actually Gmail. It's OOH.
Well,
What's cracking?
There's two of them. That's both.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Just go on Instagram.
Yeah. Do that. All right.
Now get out.